Hello and welcome back to the On The Slab Horror Show, the show we bring to you each and every Friday night. Why we do this on a Friday night? Because Friday night is horror night. Absolutely it is. It is so good we got it on a t-shirt. I don't have that t-shirt here with me tonight though. As you can see, we have a guest from the States who is blacked out there, hiding from the weather, the inclement weather at this stage. This is our guest, actor and producer Hunter Redfern. How are you, sir?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Thanks for coming on.
I got a hurricane going on right now that is hopefully not going to ruin my internet and ruin this experience, but I think we're gonna be pretty good for now.
As long as it's not Hurricane Helms, you're fine.
Oh no, we got Debbie going on right now.
Ah,
I'll say
I,
I wish I had some little Debbies going like right around now, but
I don't
it's
know. I
okay.
don't know what it is.
Oh, you don't have little Debbies in Ireland? In Ireland?
No. What
Yeah,
is it? Is it a
it's like
food place?
it's like little snacks.
Oh,
Can't believe
nice.
you don't have little Debbies over there. That's
No.
wild.
Do you know how much Twinkies cost over here?
How
They
much?
cost like £5 a go.
Dude, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no
For the for
way.
the for the real ones, they're expensive as fuck.
Aren't quids like $1.50 in American?
Five, probably about 7.50 or £7 or something. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
They expensive as fuck.
Damn. So
Yeah,
why don't you have headphones with two ears?
I do.
Oh.
I just. So what I'll normally do is I'll have it just covered over one, because in case anyone's moving around the house, I can hear coming in.
I got
Yeah.
you.
So
Who do you got around the house right now?
the two kids are in bed, and my missus is in bed as well. So
Ooh, how old are the kids?
7 and 5, or sorry, 8 and 5 at the time of recording. It's 8 and 5.
Two
Mm.
girls, two boys.
Boy and a girl.
Ooh,
Uh,
best of both worlds. I see.
well, two of them kill each other. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
I
You
just
told,
put my money on different ones, different days to see who's gonna
uh-huh.
win.
Is the boy doing any sports right
Oh,
now?
he plays football, and
Nice.
he's taking up golf now as well. So
Golf.
yeah,
Huh.
so it's different. It's different.
Hmm. Bill, okay.
Yeah, it's tough going,
Are
especially
there a lot?
because I have to take him.
Yeah. But I'll say, are there a lot of there are a lot of golf courses in Ireland?
Oh
Like
yeah,
I
we
feel
have
like
loads,
hmm,
loads. Sure, just where I'm from alone, between the top of Wicklow and the bottom of Wicklow, I think there's like eight.
hmm,
And Dublin has about 20. Yeah, there's loads, and there's some really good ones as well.
hmm. Is Guinness, sorry, I feel like I'm in interview mode, sorry. Because
Yes,
I haven't
Guinness
talked
is
to an
delicious.
Irish person. I was gonna say the Guinness, because I know we were talking before this, you've been to Florida,
Yeah,
right? So when you were staying in Florida, did you have Guinness over here? And
I
then
I did.
did
I
did
had
you?
so we stayed up in the World Golf Village in up near Jacksonville,
Mhm.
and we went to a pub near there,
Mm.
and I got a pint of Guinness, and the top of it came out yellow.
Is
And
that
I
bad?
was like, I said to the barman, I says, "Yeah, you can take that back because I'm not drinking it." And he's like, "What's wrong with it?" And I was like, "Watch." So he let me go behind the bar to do it. So I let the tap run for a minute or two. And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
"You're wasting." I was like, "I'm not. Just trust me."
Mm-hmm.
So I let it run out. It wasn't a bad pint of Guinness after all. Once
Mm.
I got it properly, but if I
Mm.
drank that yellow one, I might have died.
Ugh. I'm about to say all that foam at the top.
Yeah,
Ugh.
but no, you need to come over here for a pint of Guinness.
That's what I hear. I hear the pints of Guinness over at Ireland is the best Guinness you'll ever have.
Well, it's made in Dublin.
Yeah. Hmm.
So yeah, there's a big brewery in the middle of Dublin City, like.
Hmm.
Uh,
Do you
so
so is Guinness the only thing you drink? Do you drink anything else besides Guinness?
I drink cider and spirits, and
Ooh.
I drink everything pretty much bar beer and wine.
Mm. Not a liquor person?
Oh yeah, I drink spirits, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know why I said that.
yeah, just don't drink tequila.
Oh, dude. My girl loves tequila.
No,
Dude,
no.
and I hate tequila with a passion, a burning passion.
Tequila is that drink for me that I can drink sober or I can drink drunk, but as
Mhm.
soon as it hits the bottom of my stomach, it's coming straight back up.
Yep. Yep. 100%.
Absolutely. But sure. That's a enough about me and alcohol. Let's jump straight in, Hunter. How did you? I know we connected a while back. I can't remember what film it was when we became friends on Facebook that I seen. Obviously we have a lot of mutual friends in common as well that I find somewhere along the way. But how did you get started in acting?
We are talking about like why I wanted to or how I began the journey.
Both.
Why I wanted to, I would watch comedians growing up, and I would see these comedians on stage and just kind of really just want to emulate being on stage and just I guess being looked at and just maybe it really just awakened those narcissistic tendencies in me at a young age.
All right.
And
Okay.
but no, I saw that and I was like, dude, I really want to do that. I really want to make people laugh or like, feel an emotion. And so I always felt that growing up. And then I just always wanted to do something like that, like either comedian or like an actor once I started watching movies and all that. And fast forward, I wound up getting my degree in history.
Fair
and
enough.
and then once I got my degree, the plan always was get my degree in history and then go straight into acting. And if it doesn't work out when I'm 60, I can just be a history teacher and coach football. And
That works too. That works too.
yeah. And so immediately after um um getting my history degree, my girlfriend kind of pushed me to get my headshots because I was just working as a server, just kind of like gliding through life because the pandemic kind of started and I was just like everything had closed down. So I was just gliding. And then I got my headshots and I started like looking through Facebook, looking through the NC, North Carolina Film Makers and Actors group, and I wound up just finding freaking the Wendigo casting call. And it was like, oh, looking for a 20, mid-20s influencer type. And I'm like, all right. Sent Jake Robinson,
My buddy Jake.
Sent Jake a message. And he wound up messaging me like probably like 30 minutes later, like, hey, can you do an audition in like 30 minutes? And I was at a Mexican restaurant. And I'm like, shit, we gotta get this to go, babe. And he sent me a script. I went home, did the audition. I wound up getting the role. And
Good
yeah,
movie
after
as well, to be fair.
yeah, thank you. And uh, I did that movie, and after that movie, I got in touch with. I really just kind of like branched out to everyone with that movie, like Jamie Apple, um, Tyler Jean, just all those people. I kind of like from there. I kind of like did like little spider web, just like talking to people, and now I'm here,
So
like two or
that,
3 years later.
that's what I was saying to you off screen. There's a whole like group of those folk that seem to work quite closely with each other.
Hmm.
So if you're kind of in there, you're
Hmm.
laughing.
Yeah, like.
Um, and as I said to you off screen, obviously I've interviewed quite a few people that you've worked with.
Mhm.
Obviously Jake is one, Bobby is another one, Bobby Knipe Jr.
Love Bobby, love Jake,
Yeah. We've had Anna.
love Anna.
Uh, Jesus, there's so many now I can't even remember.
Just name any names,
Yeah.
and I may know.
Um, but
But
like I've seen quite a few of the movies that you've been in. Obviously, uh, some of them being sent to me, and then some of them that have appeared over here.
hmm
Um, like as I said, Windigo was your first one. I got a copy of that one off Jake because it's not to be found over here.
yeah.
Um, really, really enjoyed the dark take on that. I think there's not enough of those movies.
hmm
Um, I think that probably would have done a lot better had the likes of Antlers and stuff not come out at that stage, which
Yeah.
was absolutely tripe.
Yeah. The I remember watching Antlers and just being like, man, like this is what they're doing with it. Like,
Oh, I
I
thought it
don't
was
know.
terrible.
Yeah, I was just. I mean, I enjoyed the creature. Whenever the creature was on for the little time it was, I really enjoyed the creature in Antlers.
I think.
But go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
But I don't know, just every other part of the movie, I was just like, man, like they could have done this so much. Oh, there's just the story.
I
So,
didn't enjoy it now myself. Um, but I really enjoyed Jake's take, the way he put that together.
mhm,
I thought the cast was brilliant. I thought
yeah,
people actually looked scared
yeah,
in it. Like I know it's an indie movie and it's people will be like, oh, it's a low budget. Sometimes low budgets work,
yeah. I mean,
and there's
it's
more put into them, more thought put into them. As I said, Antlers was a big budget movie and it was fucking atrocious.
hmm like it just with indie, it's like we have so many good actors and so many. I mean, they're good and bad with indie, obviously. And like with Wendigo, I know just for example, Tyler Jean, like the influence at the beginning. I still work with him on a lot of things, and he is just awesome just to work with, and and greatly talented. And like I don't know, it was with Wendigo, we just had so many cool people that we still talk to this day. So
Do you
it's really
know?
cool.
Do you know what? Watching watching that when I seen it the first time, so I've watched it twice, just in case you missed something.
Mhm.
Um, there's not very many actors or actresses I want to punch in the face,
Yeah.
but he was one of them in that movie.
Oh yeah.
And I know that's the way it was set up.
No,
Obviously,
I get
he
yeah.
thing, and I thought he played the part very well. I
Oh
was
yeah.
just never so happy to see someone get picked off. I was like, yes,
Yeah, you should get him on here. He's a pretty cool guy. Like
I can
I would
tell
reach
him
out to
that
him.
tell him I wanted to punch him in the face.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be a great way to open the episode, wouldn't it?
Yeah. The thing is, like, he plays so many characters where that is actually he does that a lot.
Yeah,
And
I mean, if it works, and I've said it time and time again, if it works, you go to the well as much as you need to, and
mhm,
you make all that bank.
mhm. He's a
Um, but I really enjoyed Wendigo. Obviously, that as you said, that was your first real go at it.
yeah.
I thought you were quite good in it as well. To be fair, I thought everyone done their
Thank you.
part really well.
Thank you. Yeah,
Um,
the I was so nervous on that set. Yeah, I was a nervous wreck on that set actually. Like I remember the first day or two, because it was my first set beyond any feature, I'm like, dude, hey, was after every take, I was like, hey, Jake, was that good? And eventually he'd be like, hey, dude, if it was bad, I would tell you. And I'm like, all right, dude,
I'm in.
I don't, I don't believe you,
It's fine.
but
You don't have to believe him. He'll believe himself.
yeah,
Yeah.
but now I mean, I don't do that much anymore.
Um, yeah. Well, as you said, first go. You
Yeah,
obviously, like it's like even your first day at any job.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
hmm
I'm just going through your IMDb here to see what the next one that I've seen was. I know you worked with Jake again on They Are Here. I haven't had a
hmm
chance to see that one yet.
mm.
Um, the next one I think I've seen on that list is Amityville Ripper.
Oh yeah, Ripper,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
that is one of the probably the most unique movie I've ever been on in my life.
I said to you off screen. I says I thought the idea was brilliant. I thought like, for me, it wasn't
hmm
about how the movie was done.
hmm
It was the fact that I don't like it. I don't even like the fact that Deadpool do it, where they
hmm
break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Um, and that could be a stem from me being younger, loving wrestling, where you don't break the fourth wall and stuff.
hmm
Um, but the movie, I love that it didn't take itself too seriously.
Oh,
I
dude,
loved the
no.
idea, and it was gas.
Well, Ryan Martell, the bigger dude, is probably one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. And I remember thinking like, dude, this dude's improv. I'm like, dude, this dude can freaking just spit, dude. I was like, man,
He's
I can't.
going for it.
Yeah, and I was just coming off They Are Here, what you just talked about. I think I went from They Are Here straight to that set, and I was playing such different characters, and I got on Ripper, and I'm like, holy crap, what am I doing right now? And
Obviously, that one had a friend of the show as well, Anna Clary, in it.
yep, Anna Clary, she's
Yeah,
awesome.
she is great. We're still working to try and get her back on,
Yeah,
but she's a busy lady now.
she is so good at memorizing her lines, and I'm just shite, as you would say, at that.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't call you shy. I just call you a cunt for not knowing them.
Well, that too.
But Ripper had a quite a big cast in terms of indie stars. Obviously, Angel Bradford in there,
hmm
Anna was in there,
hmm
yourself, Kelsey Ann Baker, Jamie Apple were all in there.
hmm
Um, I thought the movie was fun overall.
Yeah.
For what it was, and like
Mhm.
the name says it all. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? You're not gonna go in going like, let's be honest, it was never gonna win an Oscar, even with the name Amityville Ripper.
Yeah. I mean,
But
any Amityville movie is like, oh, so we're doing this?
yeah,
Like,
well, I mean, what did I seen? Amityville Raptor or something.
yes, or like I'm Amityville Turkey Day, that's coming out. I actually want to see
Oh,
that.
I don't know. Some of those, what are they called? Trash horrors or whatever they're called. Some of
Yeah.
them are just fun.
Mm,
So I mean, sometimes it's just fun to put them on and
yep.
like land sharks and stuff, like
hmm
just a bit of crack.
what's that the one with Exorcist? It was like a raptor ex or the Raptor Exorcist or
Oh, Velocipriest, Velocis twin.
Velocipaster.
Yeah.
I remember I saw a casting call for that and I sent in for the second one because they're making a second one
Oh, Jesus Christ.
somehow.
How?
And
I'm
I
sorry, I
sent
don't like
in,
shitting on people's movies, but like some movies, you have to wonder how they get a second one.
dude.
Mm. Um,
Oh,
but sure, why wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? If the option's there, you take it.
yeah, I mean, dude, that they were paying a good amount. I'll tell you that.
Take it when it's there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what the next one is that I've seen after that. Um, we
Crack.
obviously
Oh, sorry.
I haven't seen Crackcoon yet.
Dude, it's I think it should be releasing this year, end of this year. We that has Angel Bradford, Morgan. It
I'll
was
have
directed
to
by
uh,
Brad Twigg.
I'll have to try and see if some nice folks will send me a screener because we ain't getting it over here.
You should message Brad Twigg, tell him that I was on your podcast and
I
he'll probably do you a favor. I could send him a message,
I
probably.
seen I seen Angel put up pictures because we're friends on Facebook. I seen her putting up pictures when she was on set, and I was like, "This looks fucking
Dude,
ridiculously awesome."
no, we want,
Obviously,
dude.
obviously that's coming off the back of Cocaine Bear because
hmm
now there's crack crocodile, Crackoon.
Crocodile,
Yeah.
and Crack Squatch.
Oh shit. Jeez, I haven't even heard of that one.
That's the third installment of Brad's thing.
Oh, okay. Are they all his?
I know Raccoon, Crocodile, and Crack Squatch are the
Oh,
three that are
okay.
his.
I didn't realize they were all his.
Yeah.
Um, but the next one I've seen on this list, on your IMDb, is another another one that had Anna in it as well as yourself. In Grandma and Angel.
Grandma. I liked Grandma a lot actually.
This one I waited for ages,
hmm The
ages.
we watched that. I had went up to Nashville for the premiere, and I know Aaron Irons who did Chest and Jeffrey's Hell. We all watched up there, and we had a good old time. Jessa was up there, and we just drank a little bit and just had a good time. I had to leave early, but
Who's Jessa?
Jessa Daisy Flux.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I know the name. Don't know the person though.
No, she's
Um,
cool.
Bobby again, obviously directing this one, right? Wrote and directed this one with
hmm
Dustin Ferguson.
hmm
I really enjoyed some of this. There was a lot of really creative kills. Um,
That was my first time working with Bobby, Grandma.
oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, we I think someone had dropped out, and Jamie from Wendigo had messaged Bobby, and I had talked to Bobby because Bobby was attached to Wendigo at first, and then had to drop out. And I don't know, just one thing led to another, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to play this part?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why not? Let's do
Yeah,
it."
because obviously we've been friends on Facebook, and I know you were talking to Ian a while back, and we were trying to line up the show,
hmm
and it never did hit. And then I didn't even realize you were in this. And I was sitting watching, and I was like, motherfuckers. So I'm now getting to a point where I'm watching these indie movies, and I'm like, I know that person. I know
Yep.
that person. And like my missus watched one with me. I can't remember what it was, and I was like, I interviewed that person. I know that person. And she's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I've been looking at indie movies, like indie horror movies on like Amazon Prime, Tubi, and just being like, oh crap, there's a Rudy Ledbetter again. And I'm
That
just like,
man
yeah,
gets into
yeah.
everything.
Dude, I'm like, dude, Rudy's a man of the indie people.
He
Like, yeah,
man's getting himself round.
yeah, dude, I love me some Rudy. I never met him or talked to him, and I love him. Like,
um, but yeah, obviously then that was filmed before Amityville Ripper.
yes, yes.
Because when I was talking to Anna the first time, she was just about to do late checkout and that.
Hmm.
She'd just been cast in that, so that would have been 21,
Hmm.
late maybe early 22.
Yeah,
When that, and then obviously you went on to do Ripper again with Bobby, which two very fun movies.
yeah.
I mean, like you're going in as a guy dressed as an old lady butchering people. What more do you want?
Well, that actually wasn't me. That was Josh Allen. That was
No, no, no,
my.
no. But that's what I mean. But that in terms of what the movie's about, like what
Oh yeah,
more do you
yeah,
want?
yeah.
Um,
I think I just spoiled the movie. Whoops.
nah, no. Sorry. There's no spoiling in that. It was awesome. Some,
Yeah.
as I said, some really creative kills,
No, yeah.
some nasty fucking kills too.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Bobby needs to be examined.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Bobby was talking about when he was editing it, he had it almost done. And then I remember him talking about it. I don't know if he's probably cool with me saying this. He redid it all, like, because he was
He
done. It
reshot
was like,
everything.
no, he re-edited it. Like, he had edited
Oh,
it, like, spent like a week doing it. And then he was like, you know what? I'm not feeling this version. And he put it through the process again. And that's what, you know, the grandma we see now is.
I know.
No.
I know we had Bobby on a while back.
Hmm.
Um, jeez, it would have been probably late into the year, late into 22 maybe.
Hmm.
He's just an all-round good guy.
Yeah, yeah. His sets are probably the chillest sets that I've ever been on. Like it's just all good. It's all good vibes on Bobby's
He just
sets.
like we're friends on Facebook, and some of the pictures he just looks like a decent guy. Like
He is, and Cagney, his cinematographer, is really just cool. Like he's just a really cool guy. Both of them like work really well together.
yeah. And then I see one that's just popped up now. Um I've seen a lot about this on Facebook, and I'm friends with the director. We tried to line up a couple of times and still not hasn't got off. Return of the Corn Zombies with obviously S.J. Herman.
Yeah, yeah. The
I'm very intrigued.
dude, I am. We filmed that in about 29 days.
Nice,
Because we just got a message in the group chat today, and Hermit SJ, like he was Desperate Souls. Uh,
good movie, very good movie.
yes,
Really enjoyed that.
yes, Joe Rosing and Angel. I auditioned for Joe's part, and Joe had just beat me for it. Like I was it was me and him, and thank God he got it because he played it so freaking well. Like
Angel just stole the show, and that she
oh,
was phenomenal.
Angel can act her ass off. I'll say that right now. And um I think I auditioned for that probably a year or two ago. And I still kept in touch with Steve, and he started doing a casting call for this thing called Inner Beauty, which I don't know if it's on YouTube right now, but it's like a short for his anthology for Splintered Love. And I play or I it was like the audition was for an asshole, someone who's a douchebag. So I'm like,
Nice.
I think I can play
You fit
this.
right in there.
And so I auditioned and I wound up getting the part. And I was able like I got in touch, not got in touch. I got to go up there to Illinois and work with him on that. And after that, he casted me in Corn Zombies. And Return of the Corn Zombies. And have you seen the first one?
Nope, didn't even know it was the first one. I just
There
figured
is a
it was just a name.
there is a first one. There's a first one on YouTube. It's got, I believe, over 10,000 views. And
I'll go looking for it. So
yes. And we are Angels in Corn Zombies, Kelsey's in Corn Zombies.
the
We
list goes
got
on.
yeah, we got a ton of people.
Rudy's in Corn Zombies.
He is.
Yeah,
He's like-
I must reach out to that guy. He's in every movie ever.
You should. You should get him on here and be just a I don't know, like yeah, that would be really cool just to hear his kind of like his thought process and
How he's going through the motions.
I feel like he should have a lot of stories of what people have asked of him because he's gotten a lot of those like Indiegogo roles where he kind of has to record something on his end and send it in. I wonder what some of the craziest stuff he's had to record because I know there's got to be some stuff that he's recorded
Now,
that's like
I,
peculiar.
ironically, that you bring up a recording for a movie. Um, Another movie on your list is one that we actually have a part in as well on this show.
Mm,
In Back to Jake Robinson and My Brother's Keeper.
my brother's keeper.
Mm,
We're finishing filming that in a week.
nice. You do know that me and Ian are in that as well. We have
I
a voice
do.
over the start, yeah.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very proud of my role in Brother's Keeper, and I think it's probably going to be the best film that Jake's put out. That's just my opinion. Like,
Oh, don't know now. That's gonna be tough. Now, I will say Wendigo is phenomenal. I really, really liked Wendigo.
I'm going to tell you right now, no offense to Wendigo, but Brother's Keeper is going to fucking blow that out the water. I'm going to tell you that right now.
We're in for it,
Promise.
so we're in for it.
You're going to see that and be like, wow.
Mm. But yeah, no, look, we're looking forward to that. That's our first, well, it'll be my first ever part in the movie.
I
Same as
think you're
him.
going to kill it.
We have an IMDb credit, lads. That's all that matters. We've
Yeah.
we've made it. Um, yeah, no, I've seen some stills. He sent me some behind the scene photos and stuff. It looks unreal.
It, it's
He put the
it's
work in making the creature as well. So fair ball to him.
mhm. Yeah, it's just so cinematic and the story's so good and I'm just really happy about it. I
um, yeah, no, I was really happy to be invited into that actually.
mhm,
Because that all came around when Jake was on our show. He said it to us before they'd even cast anything.
mhm,
He's like, if you'd be happy to, we'd like you to do a part in the thing. And we thought he was taking the piss.
mhm.
You
But
know,
no.
he wasn't. Man of his word.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Um. Right. So I'll throw a couple of quick fire questions at you then.
All
Are,
right, we'll do
are
it.
you a bit? Are you a big horror fan?
I used to not be. I
I used to not be.
I whenever I started like getting into acting, I was like I don't know. I just wanted to act, but now that the first thing I did was Wendigo, and then everything's just branching out. I'm just in the horror scene now. So now I feel obligated to like horror and kind of like watch a bunch of horror movies. So, but I like it. Yeah, now I do. I'm a fan now of horror.
What is your top five horror movies then?
Okay, as above, so below.
Oh, dude,
Yep.
this interview is over.
You don't like it?
Oh, I thought it was fucking tripe.
All right. Well, I got four more.
That's a good start.
um, the Bigfoot Project.
Okay, again, it's
Have you seen
different.
it?
I've seen it.
I don't know why I like it. It's like like I don't know why I like it so much, but it is. I just like it. Um. Let's see. I liked Sinister.
That was mine and my wife's first day. We went to
Really?
see Sinister.
I liked Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun Dead is the so me and the lads have dubbed Shaun of Dead as a rom zom com,
Really?
romantic zombie comedy. It's that's off the charts how good that is.
Mm-hmm.
Like off the charts. It shouldn't have been that good.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
I fucking love Tucker and Dale versus Evil as well.
I'm a big comedy fan. As as I told you, like I watch comedians, but
What do they call it? It's a black horror, isn't it? When it's a comedy horror,
yeah, yeah, I think so. I
so
think
it's
so.
something like that. Yeah. Well, it's a comedy horror, light-hearted horror, really. Like
Why didn't
I don't count Tucker and Dale for Evil as a horror movie, but um, very fun. And they're actually going to a convention in Manchester this year. The
really?
train, Katrina Bowden, Alan Tudyk, and Tyler Labine.
Why don't you like As Above, So Below?
Oh, I went to see it in the cinema and I sat there going, what is going on in this movie?
Really?
I couldn't get into it.
Huh.
There's been
I
no. I will say there's been a few movies that I've done that way.
mhm,
Um, The Village was one that I watched in the cinema and hated, and I
hmm.
only rewatched it last year for the first time since 2004,
And what'd you think?
and I thought it was fantastic. Now when I watch it, I have a lot more appreciation for
Well,
it.
now you got to watch As Above, So Below at home, and just
Yeah, I also have to rewatch Midsummer and Hereditary again.
mm,
The Witch was another one that I watched that I hated the first time around.
the which what is that the one where the four friends go into the woods or no? What's
No,
that?
no, The Witch is the one that's set in Salem,
Mm,
and it's got Anya Taylor-Joy in it.
no. What was the one where I think it was on Netflix and it was four friends. One of them watched their friend die and
Oh,
they
The
go on this
Ritual.
trip. I like the ritual. I'm gonna replace my third one with the ritual. I like the ritual.
I didn't even get through The Ritual. I tried to watch it once, and I was like, I put it on. I think me and her put it on at like 11 o'clock, and I was
Really?
like, yeah, I can't say anything bad about it
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't seen it. We put it on too late, and I was like, I'm just not in the mood to watch it. So
I got you.
yeah,
What what are yours?
Nightmare on Elm Street is one.
Mm. Well, that's the thing. I haven't watched a lot of the oldies because
Oh,
I feel like if I watch the oldies, I know that Ryan Martell on Grandma and on Amityville Ripper gave me so much shit for not watching any horror movies.
see, I would love to be in the line where I've never seen the '80s stuff
Hmm.
because it'll probably give you a lot more appreciation of
Yeah.
the stuff now. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know if you've seen our back catalogue when me and Ted done Night Swim, right? Night Swim got a lot of slack and crap from people because they didn't like it.
Hmm.
But Ted maintains if that came out in the '80s, it'd be a cult
Hmm.
classic.
Hmm.
It's just that you've seen the story being done. But for me, yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street is one, Dog Soldiers two.
Hmm.
I don't know whether you've seen Dog Soldiers, have you?
I've heard of it.
Best werewolf movie ever made.
Really? I was gonna put it on the other not the other day, but like a couple months ago, but then I just didn't.
Yep, that was a mistake. Should have done it.
Yeah. I
We had Neil Marshall on the show.
really.
Yeah, it was
Well, now I
fucking
gotta
awesome.
watch it.
Um,
If you're gonna say Lost Boys, I remember saying I had never watched Lost Boys, and Ryan Martell almost punched me in the mouth.
no,
Like,
no. Um, I I I like Lost Boys, and I never really gave it as much credit as it was due.
mhm,
But we actually went to a convention last year in Manchester, and we had a watch along of Lost Boys with Jason Patrick.
mm,
So he was talking about what it was like on set and stuff.
uh-huh,
And I gained a lot more appreciation of it.
mm,
It has a phenomenal soundtrack as well.
mhm,
Um, no, Lost was Jaws is way up there as well.
mm,
Like I think I don't even put Jaws in any list because it's just there. It's phenomenal.
mhm.
Um, I'm a huge creature feature fan. I do love Anaconda.
Really?
Oh yeah. Uh,
I would have never thought that.
Oh,
Because
like I mean,
a lot of people shit on Anaconda.
I like for me, I'll always say Anaconda is one of those near perfect movies.
Really?
up until you see the snake.
Oh.
And I know that's a big part of a creature feature, but you can look around it. I think it's phenomenally shot.
Yeah.
Um, I'm a huge creature feature fan though.
Mm.
I'm a huge Wrong Turn fan as well, like the original collection.
hmm
Um,
They're making
I don't know
another
what
one.
are they?
Yeah, I think they're the collector and all that.
No, Wrong Turn is
Oh, wrong turn.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, the collector, the collection, and then the collector. I think is the next one.
yeah, that's what I was talking
They were
about.
good as well, to be fair.
I liked wrong turn a lot too.
Yeah, I like. Which one did you watch though, or have you watched them all?
I've watched probably three of them. The first one with Quinn from Dexter. Uh, what's his name? I don't know his name,
Desmond
but the first
Harrington,
one probably. But
the main guy, is it?
the main guy, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I think his name. I think his name is Desmond Harrington, and it's got Elijah Dushku from Buffy.
yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy. Everyone from the first wrong turn went on to do so many great things.
yeah, you won. Emanuela's in it as well. She gets
Yeah.
chopped at the neck. She gets chopped at the chin.
hmm
Um, yeah, no, there's some like I really enjoyed Wrong Turn One. So
Same.
I've said it on the show a few times. Me and my mate used to go over to X-Vision, like even when we worked there, and you used to get 5 DVDs for a fiver for 5 nights.
Mm.
And we used to go and try and find five of the worst looking movies we could find.
Uh-huh.
And you might pick a fucking diamond out of it. Like we got Dog
hmm
Soldiers out of it.
Mm.
We got Wrong Turn out of it. Um, like we didn't get very many, but we got some.
I'll say, what
um,
do you remember any of the bad ones?
oh, there's just too many of them.
Ah,
Too
gotcha.
fucking many of them. Like we were watching movies just because we got them. I paid for it,
mm.
so I'm going to watch it.
I'll say you gotta watch it. Pay for it.
Jeepers Creepers is another big favorite of mine.
Mm.
Yeah, like I have a big Jeepers Creepers tattoo.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I've got the big Freddy and Jason.
nice.
Mm, so
So
yeah,
awesome.
horror's been a big part of my life since I was like 11.
So awesome, like a comfort thing,
Yeah,
ironically.
so I blame my man and dad. Like they literally turned around and was like, "There's three movies you can never watch as in horror. The Exorcist was one,
Mm.
Nightmare on Elm Street was another one, and Texas Chainsaw was the other one."
You watched all three of them.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street was the first horror movie I ever watched. Snuck
Nice.
down the stairs at 11 o'clock at night. It started, and like
Mm-hmm.
the image of like I don't know. You haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street, have you?
I've seen clips.
All right. So have you ever seen the clip where he's in the alleyway and he's like this and his
Oh yeah.
arms are really long? That is just my favorite scene in
Wow.
in movie.
Oh, that's
Mm,
awesome.
yeah, it's
Yes,
just I fucking loved it.
a lot of sentimental value.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Is it the best horror movie of all time? No, it's not. Is he the best slasher of all time? Absolutely, he is.
Mm.
Mm, So, how's the wind picking up out there now?
It looks dead. Actually, I just moved into this house last week or the week before last, and it's been yeah. So if you want to look, I have not unpacked all this stuff
I
yet.
don't blame you.
So it's been a yeah, it's been a
I I,
time.
I hate moving. I hate it.
Oh my gosh, we had not to get away from the movie stuff, but I had to move
Nope,
a couch with a bed inside. So it's
nope.
one of those. Oh, we it broke as we were trying to get it out, and so me and the boys broke it. We took it all apart and just started smashing it, not punching it, but like I had a sword and we had to like
Chop it.
there was cloth and we broke all the wood and the cloth was holding all the wood together while it was broken. So I'm like, how are we gonna cut it? We don't have any knives. We already moved all the knives from the apartment to to the other house. So what do we do? I'm like, I haven't moved the sword yet. So we got the sword and we
Swung it.
did that. I'll send you a video after we're
Yeah,
done of my friend just chopping it. and I've got a damn weightlifting belt because I didn't want to hurt my back.
God, it's called
But
getting old.
yeah, dude.
No, but yeah. So like, obviously, have you anything upcoming then that you can speak about that's due to come out, or
Um, that I'm about to. Return of the Corn Zombies is we're filming that. I'm finishing up Backroads 2, at least my filming on that. The 30th, which I don't know if the first Backroads is like X-rated and it's like on, I think it's on Tubi now. But we're that's directed by Andrew Pizzo, and we're finishing up that. Brothers Keeper we're finishing up in a week, and then Jake's gonna be working on that.
can't wait?
Oh yeah. So there's some other stuff. Uh, I just got announced for this thing called Rotting Summer by this guy named last name Durand. I think it's like a short. So it's like that we got that. Matt Cloud. Do you know him?
I know of him. I think
I
we've tried
just
to line up a couple of times, and
his he's doing a zombie movie called Barbara, and I think
oh, I seen this. I seen people being cast in that.
yeah I
And
was just
yourself was one of them.
yeah I was just cast as a Darnell, Darnell a guy named Darnell in it.
There's not.
And,
Sorry, but if you're casting someone called Darnell and it's not Darnell from My Name Is Earl, it does not count.
well, we'll see.
I'm telling you, that's just the way it is.
But he we were doing that. Jordan Hunley is in that. And I just worked on her with on These Things. Do you know Matt Anderson?
No.
Well, I had just gotten done filming with him in Maryland, and me, him, Jordan Hunley, Justin Martin, Christine Santiago, and Christina Santiago, and this guy named Tony Bazemore. We all got together for These Things, and the movie's called These Things, about a bunch of killer koosh balls, and I don't know when that's gonna be out, but he's editing it now. But
Nice.
but I'm probably missing some, but those are a few right now.
Well, I mean, I certainly have you back on in the future. I don't want to take up most of your evening either.
Hey,
Um,
I'm I blocked all this out. However long you want to go, my friend.
you know, Carl might kill us though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And plus, you
He
got
has,
kids.
yeah. Well, at 12 o'clock, it's now 12 o'clock at night here. So,
True.
if
Yes,
they
sir.
wake up, we're in trouble.
Oh God, imagine.
um, but we'd absolutely love to have you back on just
Yeah,
for
man.
even just horror talk. Because
Yeah.
sometimes, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would love to, just give a movie and like a movie we can both watch, or like I can watch where it's like one of the oldies, and I'll come back, watch it, and we can talk about it.
Absolutely,
I'd love to do
absolutely.
that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Be
And
fun.
you'll see what I can give you some classics.
Dude, dude, let's do Dog Soldiers.
All right, you want to do Dog Soldiers? Let's do Dog Soldiers. I don't even have
I'm
to watch it.
down. I'm down. I'm
Yeah.
down. But yeah.
So tune in a couple of weeks then, folks, and we'll get Hunter's view on Dog Soldiers. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
man.
what you do, right? Have you seen American Werewolf in London?
No?
Get the two of them watched, right?
Two of them? No. It's a
Yeah,
movie, right?
yeah,
Not
yeah.
a series?
Not a series, no.
Okay.
Get the two
Okay.
of them watched, and we'll do Dog Soldiers, and then I'll ask you the question that we asked almost every guest for like a year
Okay.
as to which one is better.
Okay.
Um, well, folks, this has been your episode on your Friday night with Hunter Redfern, the man whose name you'll need to remember because it's going to be everywhere.
Hopefully.
I'm telling you, crushing it on the indie scene right now.
Thank you.
But what I'll do, folks, is I'll finish this the way I finish every single Friday night. In the words of the great George A. Romero, ladies and gentlemen, stay scared.